What is up guys, welcome back to another vlog of Note 9. So this is day 2 obviously, as you saw the time now. Okay, never mind. How do I get the time back? Okay, so as you already saw, I'm using the actual iris scanner, which when I unboxed it, I mentioned to you guys that I'm not gonna use that. But anyway, the main thing I'm going to talk about today is how the performance goes and stuff. So how I find the Note 9 compared to Note 4 obviously. But yeah, first I got the cases. I got two cases. I don't like thick cases. I never used I used one case on my Note 4 and then that's it. I haven't used anything since then. And okay, let me just unlock it. So since then I haven't used any case because I don't like the thickness of it. So I ordered a couple of cases. One is this clear one from Amazon and one is this is also from Amazon or eBay. I don't like the Samsung cases. One, it's pretty expensive and they are pretty thick if I'm not mistaken. They do have stand, but yeah, they are pretty thick. I find this case pretty nice and neat. It goes with the color, so I'm really liking this one. The only problem I have is the dust normally get built up around the corners, around like on the sides, on the edge. So I'm not a big fan of that. And also the other thing is I've been using the S Pen quite a lot. I find some stuff knowing about that as well, but I will tell you guys a bit later in the video. But yeah, the S Pen, getting the S Pen out and putting back in is kind of a pain with this case, but I guess that's, you have to expect that. And let's talk about the overall experience. Honestly guys, I'm loving this phone so far. You know, the battery life, it's kind of not like Samsung advertises, says, you know, all day battery, which is not true at all. As you can see, I folded all of them up because I don't have anything to show you right now. You can see it's on 32%, but I charged it at about 8 p.m. so that's 5 hours before, and I didn't fully charge it. I charged up to 50% because morning 8 a.m. I woke up like about 8:30 and unplugged the charger at 100%, and I had to go, it went to 7% by 8 p.m. and I'm a bit above average user, so I use my phone quite a lot for everything. As I said, I've been using S Pen and then music, videos, games, everything. I've been basically messing with this phone so much that screen time is almost always on. So I'm not disappointed. At the same time, I was expecting a bit more, but honestly, from my previous experience with the Android device and the battery performance, this is still much better. I mean, iPhone, honestly, I'm not a big fan of iPhone, but iPhone battery do last longer than this, even though their capacity is low, because their background running apps and everything is really low compared to Android. That's the main problem, main points. So I've been using the S Pen. The thing I found knowing about the S Pen actually is, you know, the Bluetooth function, which you can actually turn it off and on, but this is me being greedy, just so you guys know. So when I turn the Bluetooth function on, so as you can see, S Pen remote function, and let's say I play a music, and when I used to do this with my Note 4, but so that's why this is thing coming in. So as you can see, if I press the button right now, what this will do is play the music. However, on the Note 4, if you press this, it will open the air command, which you can take a quick notes. But for this device, you have to actually click this and create a note from here. So you can't click anywhere else like you used to do with your Note 4 or Note 5. I don't think it's I think it's a Note 8 actually, because Note 9 is the one with the remote control. And then the other thing is, if you disable that, the Bluetooth function wouldn't work. So that's actually a nice addition. But I was listening to music and I was trying to take a note, and when I pressed that, my music stopped. I was kind of confused for a second because I totally forgot about that function. But then it come up with like a pop-up screen over there, will say this blah blah blah, and also you can change those functions as well, which is pretty nice. But yeah, that's not really annoying function. That's again me being picky. I want to be able to click anywhere and listen to a music at the same time. That's again me being greedy. And then the speaker quality, oh my god. Okay, compared to the Note 4, I'm pretty sure this is also compared to Note 8. The bass is so good. I mean, this is better than my laptop. Like I mentioned in the last video, it's much better than my laptop. If I put full volume on my laptop and full volume on my phone, the beast wins. And the charging time is about 3 hours, and I haven't come across any lagging yet. Like literally I've been using multiple apps, multi-window, edge screen. It's been so perfect. And then when it's come to iris scanner, I've been using that, and a fingerprint. You can use multiple at the same time. For example, let's say here, and if I unlock it, try to unlock it, you can see it's trying to scan my face, but if I don't have it, I can just use the fingerprint scanner and it unlocks, which is pretty awesome. Because normally what I was expecting is either it's going to be iris scanner or the fingerprint scanner. Where coming to fingerprint scanner, I still think this placement is pretty bad. I was hoping it would be a bit lower, because let me tell you this, whenever I touch the lens a bit too much. I know it was next to it, it was better placement, but still could be better. They can still move it a bit down. I know this is gonna kind of like a, not gonna be the perfect design if you think about it, but this is actually gonna be like a much better when it's come to differentiating your camera and the fingerprint scanner. Anyway, moving on to the case. So as I mentioned, this case is perfect. This is what I've been using so far. I haven't even tried the other one on yet. Let's go and try that on. And also what I was mentioning about is those dust particles building up around those edges. As you can see, I'm really scared about this camera, because this have like a really thin protector. When you put it like this, it's basically easily can get scratched or anything, and you don't want that to happen to the pretty camera. I haven't tested out the camera yet, but yeah, let's go. Okay, this is also pretty nice. Oh damn, okay, this is actually pretty cool. I like this one. I still prefer the black one, but I like the feel of this one. This is plastic, and this is like more like a, what should I say, carbon material, but it's still plastic. But this one is lighter than this one. So this one is shows the other people this phone has a cover, but it also shows Samsung, you know, branded Samsung. So it depends on your preference, guys. I mean, everything was fine. The charger was fitting perfectly, the music was coming out of this case perfectly. The S Pen, let's see this one. Okay, no, this one actually is much better when it's come to S Pen, because see, they left like a gap over here to pull out the S Pen, where this one doesn't have a gap. So that's pretty neat. And they also have like a millimeter extra. I think it's a 7mm extra at the both of the cases, but this one is only 10 or 11 gram. This one is 13 or something gram. I'm not exactly sure about the numbers, but yeah, they don't add much weight. I like this, like much simpler. I like the Samsung, the cover with the stand though. I was trying to get that, but then it will definitely add bulk, and I really don't want that. But I will try to get that when I have some extra money on it. So for now we're gonna stick to this. I will give that a try in a couple of days and see what we will think of this case. I'm gonna apply a screen protector later on, which is probably gonna be tomorrow with you guys. And I'm really sleepy right now, so I really don't want to do, you know, apply a screen protector and mess up this pretty screen. So yeah, the camera wise I haven't tested that one, guys, and gaming experience wise is pretty good, as you can see. Oh, okay, oh never mind, it didn't actually unlock this time with the the iris recognition one, because it did even at night, like when there's no light. But your phone come pretty bright, which I'm not happy about, because it's not good for your eyes. But nevertheless, it still unlocks at night. And then I installed quite a lot of apps. The camera I haven't tested. The gaming quality is great. You know, they runs pretty smoothly. I tried Fortnite. I'm not a big gamer, but I got killed before I even start, but it's run pretty smoothly. It doesn't have any lag or anything like that, and I got used to the phone, as you can pretty much see. You know, from the physical button to this, there was a huge difference, but I got used to it, so I'm happy about it. It's pretty user friendly, and the battery, honestly, if you are an average user, I'm pretty sure this would last you entire day. But me being me and use this phone quite a lot, that's why it took lot of energy out of it. But yeah, I'm hoping it will last at least a day. I mean, when I mean day, at least like an 8 hours a day with full screen on time, which is that's what it's doing. I'm pretty sure I will install an app or something to check it out. So I don't know how to get the Galaxy skin yet, which I will eventually do, and I think this is gonna take some time. We can just skip it. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, lobby. Okay, there we go. We are here. I'm not gonna actually go and play a game, but collect the set. Okay, pick your style. Chopper, blazer. Oh, okay, so you can buy stuff. Anyway, as you can see, it's run pretty smoothly. I haven't played a game enough to warm my phone up yet. My phone been pretty cool as well. It hasn't warmed up that much. But the main impressive point is the speed is just great, and the screen is just beautiful. Honestly, the edge to edge screen is just give you more viewing experience. When you go on website, for example, through internet, to some websites you can't actually get the full experience. It actually stops like halfway through here and there. That's all the videos comes up to. But YouTube and everything is just works so perfectly. I love it. So the plus points is, guys, so far it's the incredible battery, the speed, and how light it is. The screen, battery, S Pen is actually great, and then, well, everything about it, to be honest. The speed, it doesn't lag, the sound quality, the picture quality, which we will test a bit later. I tried to take some pictures, but let's see what should we take picture of. Oh, I tried to do the testing on the AKG headphone. Honestly, I don't see much different from the Samsung headphone I bought from Samsung. What I mean by that is this cheap one I bought, not cheap one, but not that expensive one, let's put it that way. This headphone is, which is like £25, which is actually Samsung, as you can read here. Oh, there we go, Samsung. And then I tested with this one. I didn't test it on my phone, but I tested on my laptop. It didn't have that much difference in quality, sound quality wise. I'm not an expert at sound quality, but I didn't notice any difference. For example, Note 4 and Note 9 has a huge difference, but when it's come to these two headphones, I didn't realize much difference. So I don't know what's that build up about. So as you can see, this is the camera, guys. Honestly, like, look at that. It's like you can't, okay, you have to zoom in real hard to find the pixels in here, and it just looks so great. I can't wait to test this bit more. So let me know what you guys want to see. As always, that's pretty much it from me. So overall, I'm so far happy with the amount I paid, honestly, and it's an awesome device. I'm really looking forward to playing with it more, and will let you guys know how it's going on. I mean, what else to look forward to. There was an update came in which I haven't even installed yet because I was too busy using the phone. As you can see, download update here, so I haven't downloaded that either. So I will do that, and let's see if there's any difference or anything coming in. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's going to be like just a functionality. And let's go. Oh, okay, it's checking for update. I will just show you guys what's the update is about, and we can continue with that tomorrow after I installed it. Hey guys, the device is taking actually quite a long time for the update, so I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. So that's pretty much it from me. Hope you guys enjoy this vlog. So this is day 2, just a quick update. Me personally, I would love more battery, but Samsung playing safe after what happened with Note 7. Well, this is not playing safe because this is actually a big jump compared to the other device. But again, for the hardcore user or people above average who use the phones a lot, it will actually die before the day, unlike Samsung say all day battery, which is just marketing bullshit, to be honest. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the improvement is, because I looked into the battery part and people actually said the battery improves as you go along, at least for them so far. So I'm looking forward to seeing if there's going to be a difference in improvement, which I will let you guys know in the next video. And also this cover do have one of those keychain thing which you can just hang it in there. But yeah, I will test the camera probably not tomorrow but soon, and then I will let you guys know. But there will be another day, vlog day 2 tomorrow, so look forward to that. That's pretty much it from me, people. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Have a wonderful day and see you guys with more videos.